Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make a simple but incredibly delicious cake, Raspberry Carpathian. To start, combine water and milk in saucepan. Add unsalted butter and a pinch of salt. Heat it up until the butter is completely melted. Once the butter has melted, add plain flour. Stir it over low heat for about 2 minutes until the dough becomes smooth and lump-free. Transfer the dough to a mixing bowl and let it cool for about 10–15 minutes. While it's cooling, let's make the raspberry confit. I used fresh raspberry, but you can use frozen ones too. Mash the raspberries with a fork until they turn into a puree. Then add sugar, mix it with the cornstarch and bring it to a boil. Let it simmer for another 2 minutes, stirring all the time. Transfer into a bowl and set it aside to cool. Now check your dough. If it has cooled down, start adding the room temperature eggs one at a time. You can use hand mixer or a spatula. I prefer a spatula. It's just more comfortable for me. Mix until the egg is completely blended into the dough, and only then add the next one. Keep mixing the eggs step by step until the dough becomes smooth and stretchy. It won't be easy at first, I know, but just keep stirring. Now you will see how your wonderful dough has become right consistency. This dough looks perfect. Now it's time to bake it. Prepare two 22 cm cake tins. Spread the dough evenly in the tin using a spatula, just like I'm showing in the video. Bake in a preheated oven at 190 degrees for 20–25 minutes. Let's make the cream filling. In a saucepan, add milk and heat it over medium heat. In a separate bowl, combine egg yolks with sugar. Whisk until the mixture becomes pale and fluffy. After, add the cornstarch and mix until smooth. Take half of the warm milk from a saucepan and slowly pour into the mixture. Whisking constantly to combine. Add vanilla paste and stir. Now pour the entire mixture back into the remaining milk in saucepan. Cook over medium heat, stirring constantly until the cream thickens. Once you see the first bubbles, it means the cream is ready. Transfer our cream to a bowl and and cover it with a clean film in contact. Let it cool to room temperature. Now it's time to check your dough. It should turn golden brown. You can taste it with a toothpick. It has to come out dry. The pastry will be golden and have a nice crispy crust on top. You can easily take it out. Now blend the raspberry puree with a hand blender to remove the seeds. Transfer the raspberry confit into a piping bag and set aside. Beat room temperature butter with a hand mixer until it becomes light and fluffy. Then start adding the cooled custard 1 spoon at a time. After each spoonful, whip the cream until it's fully incorporated before adding the next. Don't forget to scrub down the sides of the bowl and mix everything together well. The cream turns out smooth, perfectly sweet, and remind me of ice cream. Yummy! Everything is ready and we can assemble the cake. Place the first pastry layer on the bottom and spread all of the cream on top. Add the raspberry confit over the cream, both on the surface and inside. Gently place the second pastry layer on top and press it down slightly. Now it's time for decorating and tasting. Ooh, finally! I had a little raspberry confit left, so I use it to stick on a few fresh raspberries. Finish with the icing sugar on the top. Just look how beautiful it's turned out. Let's cut the cake now. The cream set perfectly and soaked into the pastry layers. Raspberry confit adds a lovely sweetness to the whole cake. It's absolutely delicious, my friends. You have to try it and let me know in the comments what you think of the recipe. See you next time, guys, and happy baking!